Do you remember that one thing you had as a kid, that one toy, that one instrument for me that you had when you were a kid and you regret getting rid of it? Well, I sure do. That's what I want to talk about today. This is Observations of a Middle-Aged Dream Chaser. My name is Troy Castellano. Who else, right? I should probably stop saying that. Troy Castellano here, because most of you know that. Yeah, let me tell you a little story about something that I wish I would have never gotten rid of, that I did and hadn't seen in years and years and years. When I was just a young kid, I remember 5 or 6 years old asking for, I wanted a real guitar. I wanted an electric guitar. And I think that birthday when I was 6 or 7, I got like a tin toy guitar. As a matter of fact, I used a picture of me with that tin guitar on the cover of my single last year called In My Jeans. Here's a picture of that. It was tin and maybe 3/4 size, and it had real strings, but it really wasn't a real guitar. And I remember telling my parents, like, oh man, I want an electric guitar. I want a guitar. Smoke on the Water would come on the radio, and I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's true. That song would come on the radio, and I'd go, I want a guitar that sounds like that. Well, lo and behold, it was Christmas. I was 8 years old. Christmas Eve, we all got to open a present, that evening, and I opened up this box, and it was a speaker and some knobs. I didn't really know what it was, and my dad said, well, the rest of it comes tomorrow. And of course it's Christmas night, so I couldn't sleep for crap, and I was waking my parents up at like 4:30 in the morning. But lo and behold, I come out Christmas morning, and here is a guitar-shaped box. There's a guitar. And what I got the night before was a guitar amplifier, which I didn't really know that's what it was. Okay, I was 8 years old, right? But that morning, I opened up this guitar. Here's a picture of me opening that guitar and that dorky, dumbfounded smile on my face. But there was the guitar that started my journey into a life of music. I've been living a life of music my whole adult life, and yes, I'm still, I am a middle-aged dream chaser. But something cool happened today in Nashville. I actually found that guitar. Well, let me back up. So before I go into that story, so I had that guitar. I was 8 years old. I had it till I was about 13. There was a classmate of mine back in junior high that wanted a guitar, and I decided I will sell him mine because I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to get a better guitar. I wanted something even nicer and something I could really grow into, right? Well, so I sold that guitar to that kid. I think I sold him the amp and the guitar for like 75 bucks, which was a lot of money back then. But as I went through my adult life in music, I always regretted selling that, because like with anything, that first thing that inspired you, you wish you had it when you were a kid. I guess that's where collecting comes in. It's people want to have that thing that really inspired them into things later in their life. And like I said, I regretted selling it. I've never really ever seen that guitar again. But now today I am reunited and it feels so good. Here's that guitar. It is a early 70s Teisco Tulip. This is the exact guitar I got when I was 8 years old. My mom and dad bought it at Sears Outlet in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is it right down to the T's. Same pickguard design. The knobs are original on it. The bridge and the string holder's still intact. It even still has the same strap knobs, and then the logo. I call it Teisco. I don't know what you guys call it, but I'm going to keep calling it that. But I mean, it's a small excitement, but it is pretty exciting. This is the guitar that I learned on, and I learned that riff, that cliche riff that most people learn on guitar first. Woo! That's it. And you can tell it does play pretty good. It's definitely usable. I don't know if I'll keep it in the studio. I'm definitely gonna put it on the bench and restring it and clean it up and really polish it up. I'm not gonna fix the scratches or anything, but I am going to polish it up and make it look as shiny and new as I can. But I don't know if I'll keep it in the studio. It definitely is usable. It's got a unique sound of its own, like those old catalog guitars do. But I'm almost compelled to put it on the wall with some of the old pictures. Like here's one here. This was me, you know, after having the guitar for a year. I wanted to be Ace Frehley. Like, who didn't growing up in the 70s, man? I mean, so I might put this on the wall with some pictures of me as a kid. I don't have very many with me and the guitar. I don't know why that is, but so I don't know, studio, display, or whatever. It's just really exciting to have this guitar back. You can tell, that's why I wanted to make this video. It's like, it's one of those things, being reunited with something from your childhood that left such an impact that the rest of your life was steered from it. And that's why I'm really elated to have this. And I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. When you do hit middle age, you get pretty nostalgic for things, and this is definitely one of the big nostalgias I have. If that's the way you say it, I don't know. But I'm very nostalgic for it. And it's just the coolest thing. I'll probably just lay it in the stand over here and look at it, and just like, it'll bring me back so many memories. I had such fun with this. I brought it to school a few times whenever we had show and tell. That's what I do, is I bring my guitar and my amp, and all the kids, you know, when you're 12, 13 years old, or I think it was even before that, 10, 11, 12, bringing it to show and tell every year. All my friends are like, ooh, you're gonna be a rock star when you grow up. And I don't know if that part came true, but I'm still trying, right? And it ain't really about any of the reward for me anymore. It's about just being blessed to be able to do what I love to do every day. And this is a big part of why I'm here. So that's all. Just wanted to get on here today and tell you how excited I am to be reunited with my childhood first guitar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You'll be the first to know when my videos get posted. And I'd love to see you keep coming back, and I hope to see you on the next one. All right, peace, guys.